What's up, everybody? My name is Kyphxr, and welcome to the Skill Tree Simulator. This is Path of Exile, and with the new game, Path of Exile 2, coming out soon, it's currently available in early access, and I think it's supposed to release in like the next month or so.
By the divine authority of the Templar, you are hereby exiled to the forsaken shores of Reklast. You have transgressed against God and consorted with sin. Find your redemption, Exile, or die in the attempt.
God damn, I love the aesthetic of this, but with the new game coming out soon, I'm going to be playing that one. And so honestly, I probably won't be playing this game all that much. We might do like 1 or 2 episodes. I mean, I guess really just to have some gameplay recorded, and then we'll move over to Path of Exile 2. But I wanted to play the first one a little bit before we play the second one. Honestly, kind of like this guy. He reminds me of the, was it the Prime Minister? I don't remember. One of the Mandalorians from Star Wars, The Clone Wars, the animated series. Looks like this guy, and actually, he sucks. that character in the Clone Wars sucks, but this guy looks kind of sick.
For years, you built a life upon faith, only to smite it asunder with one sinful blow. And is that not the greatest folly of all? To lose faith when it's all you have left? You were once the chosen of God, a Templar. You are now the chosen of Reklast, an exile.
I didn't know they were going to have readings for each. We'll listen to all of them.
You were born with quickness of body and sharpness of mind. How have you paid for these gifts? With innocent blood. Yours is a predatory profession, the business of butchery. You have stolen many a life to fill your purse. Now you will earn your redemption in Reklast.
Okay.
Do you think you are savage enough to face the land of the damned, Marauder? We offered you truth, yet still you clasped your superstitious lies. We offered you service, yet you wasted your strength in defiance. Reklast offers you something else. An education in true savagery.
I think the first one is still sounding like the best option so far. But we'll check out the other 3.
Swift and silent, you stole the bounty of others. A crow that plunders our crops. A stray dog that slaughters our sheep. Ariath is a land of men, not animals. Think on that, Ranger, when Reklast shows you how to truly live like an animal.
Alright, I think that's probably my second favorite.
Strong. What did you do with your gifts, duelist? You squandered them on self-indulgence. Sin has led you here, your path inked in the blood of gratuitous murder. You have betrayed the grand arena. Now Reklast shall be your audience and your foe.
Alright, and last but not least...
Why do the keen of mind seek to satiate their curiosity in darkness and depravity? Innocence is our father. Ariath is our mother. When a daughter strays from the light, she makes herself an orphan. Learn well the lessons that Reklast will teach you, witch. It is your only hope of finding your way home.
Okay, it's between the witch and what was this? The Templar.
Soul to serve God and the order of the Templar. For years,
Because, like, I love this guy's aesthetic, but, like, I love the idea. Like, one, always play magicians. Mages is the best class. I think we're gonna go witch, honestly.
She makes herself an orphan.
Maybe in the next video we'll do Templar, but I mean, we pretty much always gotta try out the mage. Even when it's not really a mage, it's still really a mage. Alright.
The very sand shivers with malice. There's a power here that welcomes me.
Alright, let's see.
You and I, we're the only ones that made it to shore. Alive, anyway. This place is crawling with criminals. Find something you can defend yourself with.
Alright, so we gotta find a weapon. Hold on, actually, let me check settings. Alright, I think we should be good. So, where's the weapon? Oh, the one, like, I don't know what I thought that was.
That'll do for now. I thought I saw some smoke rising just north of here. Could be worth checking if...
What the fuck?
The dead will soon rise for me, not against me.
Skill gems grant powerful skills when they are socketed in your weapons and armor. The skills to socket the skill gem, first click it to pick it up, then click on the socket on your weapon that has the same color. This skill is now equipped on your skill bar and can be used with right click. Alright, cool. Let's try it out. Great accuracy. Alright, so it seems like a pretty basic top-down combat system. Is there an auto attack? Okay, well if there is, I can't find it, so we're just gonna play with it like this. We'll just have to be able to click accurately. So where are we going? Did he say there was smoke to the north? Is that this way? I would assume it's this way. I don't like these like spider looking things. They fucking shoot too? What the fuck? I'll take an iron hat. Do you mind? A large chest. Alright, we'll grab that in a second. Some arcane surge support. Alright, we're not going to be able to read that right now.
And I thought I'd be a dead woman by now.
You gain a skill point. And this is what I was talking about when I said skill tree simulator. Because this, I imagine, is probably the #1 turnoff for people for this game. 4 gems change the power of behavior and mana cost of skill gems they are connected to. Alright, cool. Anyways, we have a skill point. Where can we use it? Spell damage or shield? Alright, I think I did that right. I don't remember if I did say it earlier, but this is a completely blind playthrough. Obviously, I've seen that skill tree before, but I actually have like no idea how this game works outside of the fact that I know that it kind of has a really heavy focus on builds. That's kind of like the point of the game. As you can imagine with when you have a skill tree that has 500 options on it. Anything else around? Just more drowns. You guys mind? That hurts. Oh, you're a big man. Hello, Hillock. Hillock? I'm really not sure. We're just gonna kind of kite around you here. We gotta not miss our clicks on this guy. We don't want to be running up to him accidentally. he pull that out of his chest? Alright, that's actually not too bad in terms of damage. Am I just supposed to be doing this? Am I stupid for casting like my regular spells? Alright. Let's see. Wand, some scepter. Ah, I see. Okay. So I need scrolls of wisdom to use new weapons. You have found some gold. See if anyone in town has any information about it. Was that here or... Okay. So we want to head to town. Can I go this way? I can't. So is this town here? Ah. So let's talk to Bestel.
Waterlogged witch, washed up in ray cloths. That's the first line of the poem I'm writing about you, Exile. Easy, girl. You could scorch your blood with a look like that. The name's Bestel, captain of the good ship Merry Gold. At last, my Merry Gold's gone. My crew is gone. But my wits remain, after a fashion.
Do they? Well, good to know. Let's talk to Johan.
Against Hillick. I wasn't aware your people had such abilities. My name is Johan.
Johan. I'm stupid.
My people, the Kalgurans, are attempting to build a settlement near here. We could use someone with your talents. You know the land, you know the dangers. Will you join us? I'll await your answer in Kingsmarch.
Well, I'll see you in Kingsmarch. But also, Johan has to be the most American way you can mispronounce that name ever.
Where'd you learn to fight like that? No, forget I asked. We exiles have no history. Dominus took it from us when he had his blackguards dump us in the water out there. Here, got something for you. Should help you kill a few more of those undead bastards. Don't bother thanking me. The way I figure it, the longer we fighters live, the longer everyone lives.
Well, that's a good way of thinking about it. Let's talk to
I
Nessa.
saw what you did to Hillock out there, witch. Your black art is the reason you're here, in exile. It may also be the only thing that allows you to see another dawn. I'm Nessa, and I suppose I should thank you for ridding us of that putrid giant. Back in Oriath, I judged your kind without hesitation. In Rayclast, I don't have that luxury. Lion Eye's watch isn't much, but it's ours. We could use you here, while you live. But should you wish to venture out, do just one thing for me. Out on the coast, amongst the wrecks, there must be a ship's medicine chest. I have many to care for, and there's only so much I can do with herbs and seawater.
Bestel again?
There's an island, a hop, skip, and a wade offshore of the terraces. That's where my Merry Go ran aground. Watched the locals spit roast the ship's doctor, but his medicine chest might still be there, amongst the splinters and bones. It'd have everything Nessa might need. Dr. Shaky Hands Opton was lousy with a scalpel and even worse with a saw, but he knew his apothecary. Explains the shaky hands, if you ask me.
So I'm not 100% sure, but from what I'm gathering, it seems as if we've all been removed from our lives and placed into this kind of alternate reality of combat.
Just like my sisters upon the pyre.
But like I said, I actually don't know very much about this game, so I don't know. Like, god damn it, what am I doing? I don't know, like, how railroaded things are, how like, important the story actually is, because I know the game has a very heavy focus on, like, the combat and on the builds, like I said earlier. What did I just run into? I feel like I'm not ready for this. We're gonna find out what happens, though. What's the worst that could happen? Yeah, okay, that's between the lag and the insta-death. That's about what I was expecting. There's some interesting sounds happening here. Alright, well, to talk to Johann in town to visit King's March, interact with a strange ogre, travel to the Tidal Island, find the medicine chest, and talk to Tarkley for your reward. Let's see, is the medicine chest like out here? Or where's that island that they're talking about?
Ender of Romsey, you have transgressed against your god and your fellow man. You have been a willing vessel for the following sins. Unlawful avarice. 2 counts of petty larceny. 1 count of grand larceny of church property. God has charged me with your redemption. You are hereby exiled to Reclast, where it is hoped you shall come to repent your sins and make your peace with your beloved father.
Yeah, so it seems like everything's kind of controlled by the Templars, who are this like religious order, and when people break the rules, they're exiled to. Oh, I see. Is this fast travel? They're exiled to this sort of, I guess, just kind of like fucked up place as a punishment, as a sort of like penance. But where am I headed here? So I do want to go to the other side. So is the island out here somewhere? Let's see. I do not like the look of you. Crabs look way too similar to spiders sometimes. And it's like not okay. Didn't need to use a fireball on that guy, but that's whatever. This is what I mean, they're too small, it's hard to click on them. Do you mind? Alright, let's keep headed down this way, I guess. What the fuck? Like I said, way too similar to spiders. Oh, I was not paying attention to my health. I'm honestly not even sure if this is what we're supposed to be doing right now. But I also don't think it matters too much. I kind of want to get a feel for the combat and how it works. Like I said, it seems to be one of the big focuses of this game. Can I stop walking into them? Give me that. There's so many of these guys. Hit him. Well, that's pleasant. That's not an enemy. What the fuck? Holy shit! How's that guy throwing fire? He wasn't even throwing fire, he was breathing fire. And then he got cooked by my fireball. He did so much damage though.
To learn
Alright. Let's see. Increase spell damage or intelligence? Yeah, we'll go this way for now. No, this is where we just came from. Where am I going? Yeah, you can fuck all the way off with your fire breathing. What the? Goddamn shaman. Hold on, let's figure out what we're actually supposed to be doing, because I'm pretty sure we're just like fighting mobs now. We're just like ignoring, well, although it does say on the map that it's, what is this saying? Where do I need to go? That's not the map. So what do we need to do here? We need to talk to this guy again. Kyphxr reward. Select one. Freezing Pulse, Rolling Magma, Lightning Tendrils, Raised Zombie, Blight, or Kinetic Bolt. I kind of like this one, honestly. Can I put this on here? Or... oh, wait. Let's see. Hold on. Goodbye.
Stay sharp out there.
Let's see. Jerfoot Club, Rusted Sword. So is this one better because it has 3 slots? 5, 9, 8, 3, 1, 5, 1. Yeah, because it has the same stats. But this one has 3 gem slots? Ah, I see. Interesting. I was gonna say, I don't think I can do that. So can I sell this stuff? Because I don't think I'm gonna use most of this, right? So is there somewhere I can sell this? I guess we can just put it in here for now. We'll figure out what to do with it later. Is there like a quick put in? There's not. Alright, so do we need to talk to Johan again? Yes. Let's visit King's March. Chickens! So we want to talk to speak to Johan again, and we want to ask around the tavern, and still looking for that chest on the island, but I don't think that's here. So we'll head in here. Let's talk to Johan.
Hello.
Johan.
I'm glad you decided to join us. I hesitate to call you Exile, for we are all exiles in this foreign land. As the King's Hand, I serve as Treasurer of King's March. Come to me for all financial and resource management matters. We have contracted Captain Faustus of the Fair Marilyn for ties to the markets of Rayclast. Speak to him next. I am certain we will all be working together very closely.
All right.
Keep me apprised.
Hail, as these Calgurans say. You've just met your most important ally in this strange new town. I am Faustus, the captain of the Fair Marilyn. Consider me your access to the wealth of Rayclast. There's not a single market I can't reach. You've got currency, they've got currency, and thus I shall be your most esteemed facilitator, for a small fee, of course.
So are you the shop? You're the merchant? You are. Okay, let's get this stuff back out that we just put away. Because there's no way that any of this shit that we've gotten already is good. And so let's just sell it all. Oh, wrong side. Alright. So let's see, what did we get for that? I didn't even look. We got 4 scroll fragments, and we got 6 transmutation shards. Don't know what any of these do. A stack of 20 shards becomes an orb of transmutation. A stack of 5 becomes a scroll of wisdom. Oh wait, scrolls of wisdom are the things that we use to, yeah, we use these to identify items. Actually, we might as well keep
With
these.
us in Kingsmarch? No.
Do you drop items when you die? I actually have no idea. We'll keep one of each of those for now. And then let's talk to the recruiter.
Kingsmarch. I'm something of a people person. That's to say,
I like your eye
handle
patch.
our talent pool. The Meridian Free Traders, my guild, send me here to assist in executing the charter. I connect laborers and specialists with those who have available jobs and capital. I've heard you may be making some decisions around here, so we should definitely do business.
So are you the commission board? That's what it kind of sounds like.
It's not the most auspicious office I've worked in, but it certainly puts me face to face with the people of Kingsmarch. I consider it an opportunity.
Well, it was nice to meet you,
I'm on
buddy.
the jobs.
Let's see. Who do we need to talk to?
Next,
Johan
You
again?
should familiarize yourself with our recruitment
Johan.
processes.
I keep calling him Johan.
Introduce yourself to Raouf, hire a recruit, and then return to me to discuss placement.
Ah, so we need to hire a recruit. Got
Keep me
it.
apprised.
Oh, Johan and Danig brought you on. Don't worry, I'll get all the necessary paperwork shortly. I'm Raouf. The Meridian Free Traders, my guild, send me here to assist in executing the charter. I connect laborers and specialists.
Are you going to say
with
anything
those
else, or are
who
you
have
just going to
available
repeat the same
jobs
voice
and
lines we already
capital.
heard?
I've heard you may be making some decisions around here.
Why did you have an
so we
exclamation
should
point above your head
definitely
if you
do
weren't ready
business.
to tell me this? And then why did you tell me it? Just to tell me it again.
Oh, Johan
Not
and
this, not that.
It's not the most things operate rather loosely here, but back home almost all official business is done through one or more guilds. For example, you cannot simply open up a shop and start selling goods. All designated locations for shops have a process that must be undertaken. There are a set number, and they're all currently licensed to major merchants. Every few years, a new license is created and bid upon by interested parties. Those without the familial wealth to get in on the game, so to speak, may consider moving across the world to new lands where regulations are not so strict. It's the best argument in favor of a move to Kingsmarch.
Oh, I spend far
Bring
too
your
much time
family.
here.
Start a new
Shut up,
life.
Faustus. Faustus, whatever your name is. I'm listening to Ralph.
Be safe out there.
Hey, didn't Johan tell me to recruit somebody? How do I do
We've
that?
much to discuss. You don't appear to employ the power of runes, like we Kalgurans do. I'm very curious how you accomplished what you did. I see that you have upon your person one of those so-called virtue gems, but Nessa allowed me to borrow one, and it did nothing as far as I could determine. Several of our people were already here in Rayclast, undertaking expeditions of their own. When their outpost reached a certain size, the king, in his great wisdom, gifted them an official charter and a name. I was sent to aid in the execution and management of that charter. I serve as the king's hand. I am from Kalgur, on the continent of Middengard. We have reached Rayclast by ship. The journey was quite long and quite dangerous. Eventually we may be able to open trade with Kalgur, but for now, we are on our own. A reckoning is coming, have no doubt about that. The king has his eye on Rayclast, and he lays far-reaching plans. Only time will tell.
The voice acting for this game is really, really impressive.
I make no secret that I'm a man of two loyalties. I must serve the king's wishes, and I must also serve this charter to the letter of the law. I'm aware that King's March is a destination for many that would be considered less than upstanding citizens. So long as I directly see no evidence of crime, sedition, or another rebellion, there is no conflict of interest. Kindly do not discuss your thoughts in my presence.
Well, at least he's open about it.
I choose not to waste resources on a gilded office. It is here, in the tavern, where drink and loose talk best meet. My presence may, hopefully, keep any dangerous talk to the shadows, where it belongs.
Well, this guy seems like a good leader.
Soon.
What have you got for me?
But also, do you have more to say? I think you do.
As I understand it, the Kalgurans we see here are not, how to put this delicately, not the finest wines in the cellar. Some of them are part of official guilds back on Middengard, but most are dissidents, criminals, and suspected rebels. You are an exile from Aliath, just as they are exiles from Kalgur, if not in name, then in circumstance. Good luck to you.
Alright, let's see who else is here. Let's talk to
What can I do
Rog.
for you?
You look pretty sick.
Hail. When we first arrived, we didn't intend for this to be anything permanent. It was more of a supply dump, so we wouldn't have to keep going back to our ship. That was my idea. In the course of our expeditions, we built it up bit by bit. Eventually, it felt something like home. People back in Kalgur became interested in joining us for adventure, opportunity, or freedom. Word must have gotten out, because that's when Johann arrived with the King's Charter. The Charter for King's March brings many Kalguran laws to Rayclast, including our guild associations and criminal penalties. There is very little enforcement for most of it right now. There are only two things on Rayclast the King seems to truly care about. One of those things is taxes. Ugh. Oh, I like to think I'm a kind man. I mean, don't we all? But these taxes... Oh, I just... No, Rog. Don't let it get to you. The dream is still alive.
The dream of a taxless world?
What was I doing again? What can I do for you?
I don't know. What can you
20 years
do?
ago, when I was in my first year, a certain High Templar picked me out of a crowd of Academy engineers. I was taken to the Chief Archon's laboratory, among other staff and guards. That building held a functioning map device, and it was my job to repair and maintain it. Several terrible things happened there. But I learned more high science on that single job than I would have in years at the university. Good thing, too. This
I really
place
like
is
the world
going
building.
to be grand. When that handsome Danik spins his tales about the years to come, I can see it as clearly as I see my inventions in my head. I'd rather be working here than for the Templars any day.
Like, I was not expecting this game to have... Well,
Back to work.
I wasn't expecting it to have, like, such an in-depth...
Who's that?
like, world and narrative to it. I really thought this was, like, primarily a combat game where you, like, made builds and fought shit. So just, like, this level of voice acting and the world building is super engaging.
A name and a charter might have been stamped on it from afar, but this is our home. When we first arrived on Rayclast,
We picked this spot out as a good place to stash some supplies. And now it's going to be a city. If I had it my way, I'd call it, I don't know, Tugin's March or Tuginborg.
This guy seems
I'd
creative.
even take Rogswaith. He deserves a little recognition anyhow. We're still on our grand quest, as Danig would put it. This is just base camp. Of course, the longer I'm here drinking a good beer and relaxing in a bed, the harder it is to get back out there.
Well, that we can definitely agree on.
Whatever you do, don't give up.
So it seems like most of these guys sell stuff. I wonder if
There you are.
you get better prices for selling certain items to certain characters. Like if I had sold the weapons to the blacksmith.
I don't know how it's seen on Rayclast, but smithing is something of a fine art back home. We smiths aren't priests, not by a long shot, but we do study the science of runes and the philosophies of meaning and will. That education allowed me to forge myself, much the same way I would a sword. A man makes his own destiny. Runes are just another tool in that glorious struggle. I am the only runesmith this side of the sea, so the best thing I can do for King's March is lend it my skills.
Getting weird
Runes
frame
are a
rates every
complex
once in a
science
while.
and a delicate art. If a smith doesn't understand their nuance, they'll only produce equipment one might call cursed. For that reason, novice runesmiths are rather dangerous. There is an energy in runelight, and power in verisium and other metals. Runes channel those forces, like signposts or diversions altering a river's flow. The final meaning is the sum of what you've engraved. It means exactly what you told it to mean, for better or for worse.
Like, obviously it's a little bit of an exposition dump, but this is like really impressive lore.
If you encounter any verisium, do bring it to me. It is the most effective of all rune-smithing metals. It doesn't occur naturally in the ground. It only falls from the sky. The how and why of such events, I'll leave up to the priests and their calculations.
But just like none of these characters feel like just like plain flat archetypes. They all feel like they have personalities, which is super impressive. I was not expecting that from this game at all.
Yes.
Who's back here? The farmer?
That
Sonya?
is my name here because I have chosen it. I choose to leave behind that which I was, for it was assigned to me. Forced, not given. Family names are the ties that bind.
Oh, we can definitely agree on
I'd
that.
rather work than stand around gossiping, if that's all right.
All right, well, we don't really agree on that front, but that's okay. I like your sheep out here. Also, something about this grass, I'm not sure what it is, but it looks very turf-like. I don't know how to describe it other than it looks like it's turf. But is there anybody else here to talk to? Yes, there definitely is. Wait, no, we talked to you. We talked to you.
Good, more work.
I think that might be everybody. Can't talk to you.
Yes? Yes. Ahoy there! What have you got for me? Ahoy there. Hello. What have you got for me? Oh. What have you got for me?
Well, I think that's probably where we're going to end it for tonight. But I am really enjoying this. We'll definitely keep playing it for a while. Up until we start playing PoE 2. But thank you everybody so much for watching. Please remember to like, comment, subscribe, and share for more. Check out the main channel for the scripted, more informative content, and I will see you next time.